welcome to another episode. Melitsanosalata today. The aubergines, melinzana is aubergine, the aubergines are blooming, and we decided today to do this beautiful dip. And we're gonna show you how we do it in our restaurant. First thing, very simple. We cut the aubergine in half, two halves lengthwise. A little bit of oil, always olive oil on everything. Rub it with your finger, get it everywhere, and that's lovely. And the next step now is to crack our garlics. And what we're gonna do now is to make some little slits in the aubergine. See, little holes like that, little slits. And we're gonna stuff a bit of garlic in there to give it this lovely, beautiful flavour.
So that imparts flavour before we even start the dish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So cut these babies in little like slivers so they can fit in the hole. And just push it in. Just push all the way in. That's one. And here is the last one. Push it right through into the flesh. There you go. And that's it. That's lovely. And in this case now, a bit more oil. A little bit of salt. Flavor them with a little bit of salt. Beautiful. Can't wait. One of my favorite dips in the summer. Bit of pepper. Only a little bit, because we're gonna adjust later on the pepper and the salt. And at this point here, we need a little bit of some freshness. So a little bit of thyme. You can use basil, you can use mint if you wish. So sprinkle beautiful thyme, fresh thyme.
Yeah, all the fine herbs go really well, don't they?
Any fine herbs, that's right, yeah. Any fine herbs. Okay, so hold it together. That's one. Actually, I've got a bit of garlic. Don't waste it.
No.
That can go in as well. So hold it together tight. A bit of greaseproof paper. We hardly ever put our food in direct contact with foil.
We never do. Not hardly ever.
Yeah, we never do. So first, a nice greaseproof paper. And then the foil to hold it together. One.
We're making little parcels up.
Two, yeah.
Here comes the midday breeze.
Yeah, lovely, nice. I could do with some of it today.
And those are going to go...
That's one. They're going to go in the oven on 200 Celsius until they're nice and soft and tender.
Okay.
So, in the oven. Now I'm going to show you the ingredients for the perfect Melitsanosalata, the most beautiful aubergine dip. So, lemon juice, I'm going to squeeze some lemon later, fresh parsley and fresh mint. That will give lovely freshness into the dip. Smoked paprika for a bit of smokiness into the dip. Some lovely creamy yogurt, Greek yogurt, full fat yogurt to make it nice and creamy. And I have some walnuts to give it some lovely nutty flavor. So I've got everything. And olive oil to make it nice and smooth, and salt and pepper to give it the perfect taste. And last ingredient, a beautiful cold beer, because it's lovely warm.
Has nothing to do with the dip.
Nothing to do with the recipe, but it has a lot to do with the guy who's doing the recipe.
So
So I've got the beautiful herbs, parsley and mint and lemon juice. Fresh, fresh, fresh. Beautiful in the aubergine, as I said before. Smokiness, smoked paprika. Let's go through again. A bit of salt. Creaminess, the yogurt, olive oil, smoothiness.
and
salt
crunch
pepper.
from the nuts.
And a little bit of crunch from the nuts, from the walnuts, which I'm going to toast now and let them come to room temperature and bust them in my old, as you can see, very rustic. I don't know how many years it's been in the garden. Pestle and mortar. So
Okay.
put that in the pan, have a beer, back in a minute.
Okay, that's just dry
Dry pan,
pan over a...
turn it on and just literally just for a few seconds until the walnuts bring the beautiful aroma up.
So they're toasting, the aubergines are roasting.
Ready.
They're toasted, are they?
Yeah, only a few. Just until you start smelling them, you know, when they start giving this lovely aroma, they're done. Don't need much. About a minute. Give it a little bit of bash. We don't want them like a powder. We want them just roughly. We want to fill and bite them into the aubergine because the aubergine is quite smooth. So we need a bit of crunch in it. So at this point, while they're cooling down, I'd like to thank you all for subscribing into our channel, and for you guys who haven't yet, join us. It's only a click, just a click, and join the taste buddies in our journey through Greek and Caribbean food and everything else.
Okay.
So yamas.
Yamas taste buddies.
It took 40 minutes. They just came out of the oven, and I'm gonna open them all up to cool down a bit so I can handle them. And they're really nice and soft now. So open them up. The flesh has gone really, really nice.
You've
really
already
soft.
imparted a lot of flavour into that. I can
Yeah.
smell that from here.
You can smell the garlic, can't
Yeah,
you? And the thyme.
and the thyme.
And
Yeah.
the thyme. So while they're cooling down, get my mint off the stalk. Mix it up with my parsley. And chop it up as finely as possible.
You want that really finely chopped, yeah?
As possible, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Done.
lovely now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful smells. The thyme gave us what he had to give us. He can't give us anything else. So discard the thyme.
Are you going to leave the,
I'll leave the garlic
in? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to leave the
Okay.
garlic. That's going to get blended in nicely. I'm in a mood for flatbread, you know, to go with the Melitsanosalata with the aubergine dip. So we knocked a quick one, you know, and it only takes a couple of minutes. We'll show you in another video.
It's on another video.
And if you would like to see the recipe, yeah, it's on Ray's falafel video, so you can watch very simple, very quick, beautiful flatbreads. 2 ingredients, 2 minutes, and you got a lovely pita.
Superb.
I'm gonna leave the frying pan going because I want nice and hot. I would like it nice and hot, and come to the aubergines. They're cool enough to handle now.
Okay.
And you can see I'm gonna leave the garlic, so they're nice and cool now. Get all the flesh out. Scoop it out with a spoon. Can you see? There's a lot of moisture there. There's a lot of water.
That's why you're leaving the frying pan on,
So
is it?
that's why the frying pan is on, yeah. It's nice and tender. Look at it. It's really beautiful. And this is the secret, right? Make sure when it comes out of the oven it's nice and soft, really soft.
Okay.
If it's not soft, just put it back in the oven. Give it another 5-10 minutes until it comes nice and soft. There you go. That's the last one.
Okay.
If you cut a little bit of skin in it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. No problem at all. So at this point, I'm gonna smash it up with a fork.
Okay.
Smash, smash, smash. You can actually hear all the moist, and I don't want any of this moist really, because we're gonna have lemon juice and we're gonna have olive oil. So that goes in the pan for a little while.
Oh, hear that. Yeah, plenty of moisture in there.
Yeah.
So you just want to dry it out in a dry pan.
Basically, exactly that.
Okay.
Just dry the aubergine.
Right.
There you are, about 3 minutes. See, all the moist is gone.
Okay.
Any parts of the aubergine there wasn't like really tender, which they were this time, they also soften up in the pan. So nice little fork, you know, and just mash it all up with a fork, nice and rustic. Don't need a mixer. There you are. There it is. Beautiful. I'm gonna cut my lemon in half. I want to use a little bit of lemon to marinate my cucumber sticks. A little bit of sea salt and a little bit of pepper. Mash out the cucumber sticks. Lovely. The aubergine in a bowl. It's beautiful puree, straight in a bowl. Wonderful. This out of the way. Our herbs. Plenty of herbs. Some lemon juice. Yogurt. This is where this lovely creamy thing comes in. Mix the whole thing together. Olive oil. Bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. A few more flakes of salt. Another stir. Time to try.
And how about the paprika? When does that go in?
Now.
Okay.
Yeah, salt is good. And now give it a bit of smokiness. And last of all, the beautiful walnuts. Mix again. And this is now the time to taste and bring it to your own palate. You might want some more pepper, some more lemon, some more oil. So,
What do you think, Chef?
bit of salt.
Aubergines do take quite a bit of salt, don't they? Quite
do.
happily, yeah.
Few more drops of lemon. Little bit of pepper.
Okay.
The perfect Melitsanosalata. The taste buddies Melitsanosalata. Beautiful for parties, you know, party food, fantastic. Now, serving. Use your imagination, right? I love rocket. I love crackers, all Greeks love crackers. But any crusty bread, you know, anything like that, perfect. So, scoop your aubergine onto a plate. Some olives, you know, some cherry tomatoes. Just, as I said, use your imagination. But like this, because it's quite crunchy and a little bit salty and a little bit crunchy, I'm gonna tear a bit of beautiful fresh rocket. Just tear it with your hands. Drizzle of olive oil. Again. And your marinated cucumber sticks. Perfect summer dish, middle of the table, everyone dips in, party food, snacky food. And here it is, the taste buddies Melitsanosalata, our beautiful aubergine dip. So thank you for watching us, and we hope to see you again in one of our next videos. Just about to make one. See you all soon.
Okay.
Wow. That's it. I'm gonna make a sandwich. There you go.
Okay, all right.
We share that with a glass of wine.
That would sound.
Have the rest with a cracker.
That's.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for watching, Taste Buddies. Hit those like buttons. Thank you for all your comments, and yes.
See you soon. Bye all.
Bye.